Hey there, do you struggle with home management, like keeping up with your home, keeping it clean and organized and meals cooked? If you're nodding your head, I have been there too. And today I am super excited to share with you 3 home management hacks that I have had to learn but have been an absolute game changer when it has come to keeping up with my home while also running my business and homeschooling. And so I am super excited for this episode. You are listening to Homeschool Moms in Business, where I help homeschooling moms gain clarity and create effective, systemized business plans around their creative passions, empowering them to confidently launch and grow their businesses while only working 10 hours or less a week. I'm Samantha Welch, a homeschool mom and creative business coach who turned my photography passion into a thriving business, all while keeping my schedule manageable and family-centered, and I'm here to help you do the same. So let's dive into home management hacks. So as we move into this new year, because currently as I'm recording this is January 2025, I thought this would be the perfect time to discuss how you can manage a business, homeschool, and keep up with the home all at once. And I have discovered 3 life-changing hacks that have helped me juggle everything without feeling overwhelmed. Of course, you always have those off days, but these hacks have changed my home. So the first hack is that everyone in the home contributes. So in our home, no matter your age, everyone is responsible for something. From a young age, we've involved our daughters in household tasks. When they were little, even as young as 1 or 2 years old, they had small responsibilities like picking up their toys and putting them into a basket or putting their clothes in a drawer. And I didn't care if the clothes were folded perfectly or not. The focus was on building the habit of contributing, and I just had to get over myself with some of the perfection things, which I know is hard because we do tend to have we want it to be done perfectly. So totally sympathizing there. Now that my kids are a little bit older, their responsibilities have increased. So to make things fair, I've created rotating chore charts. Each of my 3 daughters have their own chart, and we rotate these weekly. This way they're not stuck doing the same tasks every single week. And then some weeks they get the more fun jobs, and other weeks they tackle the tougher ones. So for my kids, they hate doing the kitchen and the dishwasher, but they love the chart that has all the tidying up and vacuuming. So they get to rotate through that so that they're not stuck with just the job, And I will actually share these chore charts in the show notes. So if you want to grab one of those and tweak it to make it your own or whatever, that would be super fun. Establishing this habit early on has made a world of difference. It takes effort initially, but once everyone understands their role and contributes regularly, life becomes so much easier. So in our home, we believe that if you're here, you contribute. And this mindset ensures that I'm not carrying the entire load on my shoulder, and it teaches my kids responsibility and teamwork too. I will definitely throw out there that this does take work to start, especially if you're just building this habit. It's going to take a few weeks to get into that groove, but then once you've put in that initial effort on the front end, it makes things so much easier on the back end for us as moms, and it's also, I feel so good for my kids. So hack number 2 is designated days for designated tasks. So this strategy has been absolutely a lifesaver. Assigning certain tasks to certain days helps me stay on top of everything without feeling overwhelmed. So for example, Monday and Thursdays are laundry days. On these days, I also change sheets and do anything that is going to require it to be washed. So I just think of this as just like full haul laundry days. And then once the laundry is done, I don't have to worry about it again until the next designated day. So that just makes a world of difference and helps me stay up on the laundry without always being stressed about, did I start a load today or whatever. Tuesdays are deep cleaning the bathroom days. So While we handle daily upkeep, such as like wiping counters and things like that, those are kind of in my kids' chore charts and things that I do every day. Tuesdays is the day for like actually scrubbing toilets and showers and those deep cleaning tasks that you're not going to do every day. But once it's done, I don't have to think about it again until the following week. And this approach keeps tasks manageable and eliminates the mental load of deciding what needs to be done each day. Because when you know what's on the agenda, you can knock it out quickly and then move on. Hack number 3, this hack right here, literally has changed my life, and I am not even joking. This rule is so simple but so profound, and it's called the 1-minute rule. And it's simply that if a task takes 1 minute or less, do it immediately. This prevents small things from piling up and becoming overwhelming. I literally can remember how my life shifted when I started applying this and making this a habit. So some examples of how I apply the 1-minute rule is I put a dish directly into the dishwasher instead of putting it in the sink. It takes less than a minute to just put it in the dishwasher versus about the same time to just put it in the sink. I fold and put away laundry as soon as it comes out of the dryer. So literally when it stops, I just go and I sort real quick, and I put the kids' clothes in a basket to give to them to put away, and then I just, as quick as possible, put Justin and I's clothes up, and then it's done, and I'm not having to come back and restart the dryer to fluff it or to be overwhelmed because I have a load coming out of the washer and then a load still in the dryer and I can't keep it going. Another example is to file paper right away instead of just setting it on the desk to deal with later. It takes, for me, as much time to open the file cabinet drawer and put that paper in the folder it goes than to set it on the desk and then end up being overwhelmed because I have a pile of papers. Another example might be to hang clothes you've taken off instead of just draping them over a chair or a bed and then letting them pile up. Also, this applies to just doing quick tidy ups, like putting items back into their proper place when you enter a room, etc., etc. These small actions make such a huge difference, and once you get into the habit of handling things immediately, then your home's going to feel more organized and you'll avoid the stress of just larger messes that are always looming over you. So, anyway, no, this was short and sweet, but I hope that this was super practical and you can go away from this episode and apply just one thing. So let's recap these 3 hacks. The first one is involve everyone in your home. The second is designating days for certain tasks and following the 1-minute rule. These have helped me create a smoother, more effective system, and I am confident that they are going to help you do the same. So start small. Choose one hack to implement this week. See how it feels. And once you've got it down, then add another. And with time, these will become second nature and they will free up so much mental space and help you focus on what matters most. And no, these are probably going to take a little time and effort at the beginning, but like I've said, and I want to encourage you that go ahead, take the time now, because the impact later on is going to be worth it. I hope you walked away from this episode inspired to go and implement these things into your life and business. Remember to head to the show notes to get any links, guides, or discounts that were mentioned. And while you're there, leave me a 5-star review. Your feedback is the only way that I know you're enjoying and finding this podcast helpful. Until next episode, remember, it's those small daily steps that build big dreams.